Hi, I'm Laura and welcome back to Heart Driven Tarot. I am resuming readings as of this week of February 12th, 2024. And the theme of this week is going to be, how do you open your heart? And what prompted this theme was a selection from this book, Journey to the Heart, Meditations, Daily Meditations on the Path to Freeing Your Soul. And the core theme came last Friday. It was my mother's birthday. And I love this statement. If you choose to open your heart, even when you can't have what you want, miracles will unfold. And I thought I would resume doing videos this week because Valentine's Day on Wednesday, the 14th, is one of my favorite holidays. Even if I'm not in a romantic relationship, I just love and everything about Valentine's Day. Of course, I think we should express love all the time, but in this week's reading, we're going to explore, get answers from 3 cards to determine how we can open our hearts to more love. And that leads me to the new focus of this channel, which will be readings with an emphasis on or addressing topics that are specifically or that resonate especially with the over 50 crowd. I'm way over 50, and so I thought that this would be a good focus to make it for this channel. Also, it's consistent with another channel I am developing. It's not been launched yet, but that channel is called Shine After 50. And I'm all about how do you optimize your life after age 50. But back to the theme of love, I just want to share with you my mug I picked up 2 months ago at Christmas time at the home goods store right up the street. Rae Dunn mug. I love Rae Dunn mugs, and they had several of these heart and love focused mugs. So that's what I drink my tea and coffee in the mornings. So let's see what spirit guides us. Oh, and I did meditate and selected a card before filming from the deck Journey of Love. It's an oracle deck that I got last year in Asheville, North Carolina. And the card I selected is Loving All That Is. These cards are beautiful, aren't they? And the core message of this, which is consistent with the theme of Love All That Is that a state of being, allowing, receiving, becoming one with all that is. So it's this concept of opening yourself and allowing yourself to be more loving, to radiate love, to share love, and to receive love. So let's see what spirit, I will turn down the camera so you can see the cards I select. They will be facing me. How can you open yourself more to love this week and for the rest of the year to really make this a central focus so that you can squeeze the juice out of life? Because I think love is at the center of it all. Okay, we've got the 5 of Coins or Pentacles reversed, the Death card reversed. Wow, all reversals, and the 3 of Cups reversed. Let me make sure. Yes, there's a definite selection. All right, let's interpret that. So how do you open yourself more to love? Well, the first message from Spirit is the 5 of Coins reversed, and this suggests to me that, well, when it's upright, the 5 of Pentacles presents us an image, or a scene rather, in which we see 2 individuals. They look to be impoverished, and they are in tatters and in rags, poorly threadbare clothing, and they look to be uncomfortable. They're hobbling through the snow and looking pretty miserable. And this suggests a time when you feel impoverished or that you're in a situation of impoverishment. But behind them, which they're not focusing on, is the lighted chapel or the room there in that church. We assume this is a chapel of some kind there. And the message often can be that look for the light, look for where you can have support, where you can gain some comfort, because this lighted stained glass window suggests that a sanctuary is behind it. Now, given that we're asking, how can you open yourself more to love, and it came reversed, I believe this is suggesting that one way to open yourself more to love is to cast away, to let go of past feelings of feeling less than, of feeling that maybe you don't have enough to offer, of feeling that lack of confidence. Turn things around, start to value yourself, and get support where it's needed to be able to open yourself to love. You need to be an open channel, and if you are focusing on constraints, if you're focusing on what you don't have or you're not enough, that will close off your heart. So to open yourself to love, release all past baggage that you may have accumulated. Now the next card is the Major Arcana, Death card reversed. Of course, Major Arcana cards, I'll show it upright first, are always archetypal energy, and they have a heavier weight in a reading. Now when the Death card appears upright, it suggests a situation in which there is something coming to an end. Something is over with, something's concluding, and that's why we see it appears to be a sunset, although that could be a sunset. As well as being a sunset, that can also be a sunrise. But we have this whole sense of that ending and the fear of endings. People don't like endings, and there's fear and despair associated with it. But given this is reversed and we're asking how you can open yourself more to love, I would say intuitively I'm getting that perhaps there's something that has ended. Maybe it's a past relationship, something that really touched your heart. It's ended and you're not letting it go. You're resisting it. You're just kind of hanging on to it for dear life. You need to release it. You need to accept that that particular situation is complete. It's over with. And when you do so, of course, with every sunset is followed by a sunrise. So make a concerted effort this week and henceforth this year to really let go of what is over. Don't hang on, accept the memories, but let them go. Cut the cord of past attachments. What's over is over, and it's time to move on. We can keep a place for something, perhaps a past relationship in our heart, but we need to keep it in that place and move forward and just let it go as far as all the angst associated with the ending of it. And then finally, we have the third card, Three of Cups reversed, in response to how do you open yourself up more to love and open your heart more. And when this card is upright, it suggests, you see the scene of three maidens who are gleefully dancing in the pumpkin patch, celebrating life, celebrating the harvest. And it's a very joyful, animated time. Now, what does this mean if it's reversed, however? Well, in response to how to open your heart, I believe what this is saying, intuitively, what's coming to me is that to get into this position of celebration in the external, in the outward world, we need to first start celebrating within ourselves, within our own heart. That's the way to open our heart. We really have to turn within, tune within to those feelings of the joy of life. That's what I would say. It's yes, to open your heart, deeply focus and look for and meditate on what you have to be thankful for, the things that animate your spirit, that make you feel good. And as you do so, your heart is going to open more and more. So looking at all these three cards together, we've got the coins, we've got the cups, of course, relate to sentiments, and then this Major Arcana card signaling resistance to an ending. So overall, I would say that, and they all were reversed. So what that suggests to me is that to open your heart and to invite love in, more love into your experience, into your life, it really starts from the inside out. That is the core or the key way. And that's definitely consistent with what I've been focusing on the past year or so in terms of how to best navigate my life from this point forward, and the whole concept of love, etc., is that it really starts from your inner being, your inner core. That's where everything, that's the foundation of everything. I hope this reading has been helpful for you. If you've not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And I will add a book recommendation. Well, I will put the title of this book in the show notes, as well as a song that focuses on opening your heart. Until next time, illumine your mind, inspire your life with tarot.